Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to our channel once again. Passy is lamenting, and the reasons why Passy lamentation is so loud, we don't know.
Actually,
what is it.
Sometimes pain. If I put the video and somebody come and talk a lot about it, Passy. Up guys, everyone have his mistake. If you make one, you make mistake. Now it was a song that Passy make this mistake. Passy is doing this. Guys, actually sometimes it was not good and actually I was thinking even to leave YouTube, but because YouTube it was not the company from somebody, that's why sometimes I decide to continue making my videos because if it can pay me, it can be help me or assist me and my family, guys. Yeah, so let them, those people who are talking so bad, let them to talk, because may know that you are there by watching us, by supporting us. You are not there by talking.
So in that smallest video,
every single day,
Passy is contemplating of one time exiting YouTube straight because he's saying he's been confronted with the issues mostly by the people who is supposed to support her, but the opposite is what he's saying, that he's not ready for any kind of drama and violence in this YouTube street. On the other side, Mayuguno has made the biggest step in his construction site, things that have even sent shockwave in this YouTube street.
Serious things this week, which one we will begin this on Monday. From Monday we're gonna try our best to make sure we're gonna put a concrete. The way the step which one I will be get, guys, me I will keep update for you. As long I will put even a half, me I will do it, because now the biggest issue for me is cement.
So Mayuguno's sudden shock or seldom shock itself, by pouring materials, has sent waves to the village vagabonds, are now contemplating of starting fresh violence with Mayuguno. You know, they're not happy. They're really not happy. And a lot of information has started trickling out, and jealousy itself. They've started organizing themselves into groups to counter Mayuguno.
Very, very desperate, receiving donation, and maybe, for example, look here, even yesterday I saw Mayuguno putting materials on his construction. Definitely he went to Brian's
and that is the jealousy itself that exhibited from the village vagabonds. You could clearly see, but a lot is coming at the progression stages of this video. So guys, in this video we seek to answer 4 things. Number 1, why Passy is lamenting, and this lamentation is so loud because we don't know more. But at the progression stages of this video, we are just going to unravel it big time. Number 2, why Mayugunos are seldomly shock the YouTube jitters, and why that video alone has made the village vagabonds to organize themselves into section and now practice what we call the secretarian. You know, jealousy itself, Gallo. Why is it at this point? And again, we also want to look at why Passy herself went to Brian's construction site and film. There is a message that Passy is trying to send out and people are not getting it. Therefore, in this video, we are also going to unravel it big time so that you people, you get to know, because Passy was positioning herself, because there is something Passy wants, but it's not coming out so clearly. And why the jealousy with Mayuguno but the village vagabonds. Those are the things that we want to unravel in this video going forward. So guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. Without your support, this channel wouldn't be at this space. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let's dive in straight away lest we forget. Guys, in this video, we wanted to answer several things, 4 questions. But I want to start with the first question, first thing first. Why Passy Laments and why Passy's lamentation is so big? And again, why Passy decided to go at Brian's construction site, because I'm telling you, Passy is positioning herself and his message is not coming out well. Perhaps let's watch Passy's video
Actually, it
below.
was sometimes pain. If I put the video and somebody come and talk a lot about it, Passy. Up guys, everyone have his mistake. If you make one, you make mistake. Now it was a song that Passy make this mistake. Passy is doing this. Guys, actually sometimes it was not good, and actually I was thinking even to leave YouTube, but because YouTube it was not the company from somebody, that's why sometimes I decide to continue making my videos because if it can pay me, it can be help me or assist me and my family, guys. Yeah, so let them, those people who are talking so bad, let them to talk, because may know that you are there by watching us, by supporting us. You are not there by talking so bad every single day for the. Actually guys, I'm just feeling so sad, so bad. Yeah, and sometimes I was having some people who were helping me, and those people, they were just having those our donors number, and those people, they were decide even to call those donors and just tell them a lot about its past. So I'm just wondering if what is going on. So if somebody want his support, he just decide to come out with the Passy so that they can get those support. Actually, even those people who are supporting me, others were just leave it me and decide to help those people who having his number in the village and who are calling them and tell them about a lot about its Passy. So guys, I'm just wondering that, oh my god, you know me guys, sometimes those people, they were just get married and the marriage was just being difficult and they decide to come back home. And remember guys, me, I'm just staying here, I'm a widow with 4 kids, and I'm just staying here with only with my kids, and those people, they were getting married.
So,
And
ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen Passy video, and Passy is raising 4 important elements in that video alone. And the element itself caught me by surprise. And if I'm listening so well to Passy's scenario and vexation, number 1, Passy was scolded by the subscribers. Most of the people who were helping Passy, because most of the time Passy at one time behavior reached them, because this is to all understandable, because Passy has missed all the opportunity, and Passy has been told off by the people who have been helping Passy. So this is the reasons why Passy has come out to address the saying. There are some people who are talking to him badly. Anytime he uses iammarwa's name, it's being dressed down. You know, at one point, Passy told people that iammarwa is the neighbor, that he cannot exist without a neighbor. But these things were not well desilting with the people who were supporting Passy and the donors, because people who were helping Passy wanted Passy to find a whole war with iammarwa, wanted Passy to block iammarwa's road. You know, things that cannot happen because Passy has sold it out and that road is mapped. So Passy is being pushed to do heinous things that Passy is even telling people. You know, at one point, they even told Passy why Congress dad is normally using Congress Passy's home passing through. You remember at one point even Gintu was even filming that and saying that Passy's home is a road that Congress dad is passing through. So these people were not, because Passy failures to act is what has brought Passy to this stage, and now Passy is talking to us. Passy has been left alone by the donators. Why? This is the reasons why Passy must talk loud, and Passy is lamenting loudly. Number 2, Passy is asking for permission. Not permission, is asking for apologies that it is only mistake that he has done. That is not perfect. People do mistake. So Passy is being seen here of talking to the fellow donatus that please come back, help me. So those are the questions that Passy is lamenting about. Number 3, Passy is also lamenting that there are some people who are so close to her. It could be ladies and men at the same time. That these people were so close to her, just only to spot what Passy was doing, but they retrieved the donatus numbers, and now they've reported Passy heinous action, and now such kind of donatus have deserted Passy and are helping these very people. Passy is lamenting that all the donors have gone, and the donors have been reported to how Passy behave. I don't know who are these specific people, because Passy is talking, rather it could be Gintu, because Gintu is the one who have been featuring Passy in his videos. Gintu has been the one who is so close with the donatus of Passy. Perhaps Passy is talking about Gintu. Now that in a situation that where Passy's house has been installed, that Gintu has been enjoying all the services and the donatus, the same donatus who are helping Passy are the same donatus who are helping Gintu. So Passy is coming up to his senses that is being used. Now Passy had to talk about. Passy is giving a jibe to Gintu on a low tone without people. Only if you're so clever and you read between the line and you understand to whom Passy is referring to. Therefore, you'll get to know the close proximity the person is Gintu. It's Gintu. Because on the other side of positive people, there are no people. It could be talking about Gintu or talking about Ngoto. Because the very, very same donatus who have all the times been helping Passy, I've gone to Gintu and I've gone to Ngoto the widow. And these are the male counterparts that have been too much into Passy's life. Either gifting Passy, either featuring Passy on his video. Now Passy is complaining about the donatus that have already been snatched. Her house is stalled. Well, these people are enjoying the service of the very donatus. Now Passy is complaining. And number 4, which is the last one, Passy is bringing this card. I've heard Passy talking about that he's a widow. Well, other people who are being helped are the female who have dissolved their marriages. With her, he's saying he's decided to stay as a widow, which is something very hard. To stay back at home while other people who have broken their marriages are being helped by the same donatus. At this moment, Passy is using the widow's card to hold back the donatus. No problem. Passy also is giving us the hint for those people who might have snatched her, the donatus. So to whom Passy is referring to is who? Is Passy referring to Robbie Girl? Because the story of the Robbie Girl has been in this street. Is Passy referring to Susan Gatti? Because the same sponsors that are sponsoring Passy are the same sponsors that are sponsoring Susan Gatti and Robbie Girl. So it could be these are the people that Passy is referring to. So this kind of comparison that Passy is bringing out, trying to who back the donatus. But it's too late. On the other hand, guys, we've seen Mayuguno have started pouring materials for building. That alone has not sunk well with the village vagabonds who are now trying to build up other stories and create other scenarios to belittle Mayuguno. Mayuguno really availed. It has been a long time that Mayuguno has been planning to do this, and Mayuguno has worked along the way since the departure of donatus. Mayuguno has been working very hard so that he makes the ends meet. Perhaps let's watch him doing
serious things this week, which one we will begin this on Monday. From Monday, we're gonna try our best to make sure we're gonna put a concrete. The way the step which one I will be guys, I will keep update for you. As long I will put even a half, I will do it, because now the biggest issue for me is cement. I need 250 bags of. You ready? No. This is good. These are special. Wow. Wow. This is so nice, guys. Add more material. So this one is very expensive, guys. This one is not cheap one. This one you buy almost $300. Almost $300. This one only. You know. So it's the only things I was saying. Si jamaa ungekunjia kuliko haribia au mafundi. Si anakanyagia udongo. Udongo ule wa chini. Oh.
So it is a fact that video alone
from here
has not been sinking well with the village naysayers. I call them the village vagabonds because they're so lazy, they have got nothing to do. Now, they've come in to attack Mayuguno of the same. They've come in to start bad-mouthing that Mayuguno is building materials, that Mayuguno is so fake around, that Mayuguno has got nothing to offer. Now, this is the jealousy that I'm speaking about. Perhaps, let's watch them going forward.
Desperate, receiving donation, and maybe, for example, look here, even yesterday I saw Mayuguno putting materials on his construction. Definitely, he went to Brian's construction. He went there to volunteer, let me say, to pretend that he's volunteering there, so that the one, maybe another subscriber can see him working there. He can feel that, look, how people are very, very, very strong and volunteering. So let me go and give you 1 tipper of kokoto, or 1 tipper of cements, or 1 tip of sand, or 10 bag of cements. The same way to Mapopo. The same way to other content creators who are working there. They normally go there because to fake that are volunteering because of donation, and maybe they can have new subscribers who maybe they are saying that they are hardworking. But to all those things, we have seen their psychology, how they are using psychology. And the Swamp King, he knows very well that...
so you just watch, and that is the village vagabond. Always dislike Mayuguno to the core. The jealousy that this person exudes of Mayuguno is top-notch, hyperbole that no one can no longer explain. You know, these are the people who are responsible for Mayuguno's donors to leave. These are the people who never wanted to see Mayuguno heal anything of substantial that can help Mayuguno. These are the people who feel so jitters, and they cannot stomach it that Mayuguno has overtaken them. A street boy who once lost hope. Now, they even started a narrative of sectarian, of now telling that Mayuguno is neither Kenyan nor a Korean. In fact, even to as far as choosing for Mayuguno a tribe to be a Luo. What is the problem? The Luos are great people. What's the problem? So it tells you how hatred and sectarianism has really taken a center stage, because they've tried all kind of narratives to cause violence with Mayuguno. Even creating a narrative for Mayuguno to be arrested has never yielded. At one time when Mayuguno was arrested, all the villagers who all a long time have been against Mayuguno, in fact, united against Mayuguno, wanted Mayuguno to be forever taken to jail and be jailed over there. It took me times to talk to Mayuguno and told Mayuguno, these are the things that these people are talking about. That if you're not careful with people whom you associate with, they're going to do you the damages. You know, now when Mayuguno showed that it is possible, even with the departure of Donatus, now these people have started creating narratives. All along they think, I want to believe, all the Donatus that were helping Mayugunos, they did a very tremendous job. The likes of Mama Rebecca, the likes of Mama Grace, kudos, because you are helping a person with a good heart. But there are other stories that were created under perception what Mayuguno was not. You know? So these are the people who never wanted Mayuguno to develop, because they've started creating stories so that these people would leave. I'm very happy for Mayuguno, because that is a mere hard work and you've exhibited a true nature of person who is so resilient, more so in an alien community that you're never welcome. More so in a community that these people are planning so bad for you so that you fail. But you've beaten them to the core. And that's why you see the village vagabond will always come in to bring excuse of donations, where Mayuguno will go and volunteer work. They will say Mayuguno is doing it for either gram and for sympathy and for donators. And what is the problem? The question that I need to ask and pose to themselves, what are you doing for yourselves? Is just always sitting and for negativity. Will never help you. That video alone is also bringing me to ask simple question. What is the problem if Mayuguno, Nico the Buddha, and for those who are doing voluntarism work at Amara's place or Brian's construction have done wrong? They're just giving the service selflessly. Nobody has forced them to do that. Whether they're doing it for the gram, they're doing it for the donatus, they've just been supported for doing something so creative, something positive, something that you are giving back to the community, restoring the dignity. But if you ask the next of this vagabond, what good that they've done is dismantling Mayuguno, it's always creating chaos along the village. That is what the negative donors will always donate to them to do, to destroy lives within the community. What is the problem? iammarwa has given people the opportunity to come and grow, people to show their skills. That's why they're being spotted and are being helped. You saw the likes of people who are trying to get iammarwa attention, but in a wrong way. They've just been shown the door. And that's why this vagabond is complaining why Maja KE was chased, because it's doing it in the wrong way. The problem is these people lack creativity. They're very lazy. They cannot even see their mistake. Over dependency, that they think that's their right. When iammarwa gives you a close proximity to himself and attention is shut out, it is not a right. That is a privilege that you're being accorded. It is not a right. And we must just respect them, because that is iammarwa's own effort and works that iammarwa has to protect it big time. It is a must. You have to appear at the construction site where iammarwa is. It is opportunity that is being accorded to you to come and even show your expertise and skills and your trade, how you can do it better. And this is the time that I will always say Nasto beat you big time, because Nasto has got the wherewithal to scan, to know the boundaries, where he can reach, where he cannot reach. Majority of people are castigating Nasto that Nasto has got not the wherewithal. The only thing is, I can remember this song by Kenny Rogers, when he was talking about the strength of this one is gotten. Leave alone. These people who do what? These things this is a famous song. That's a song of know when to run, know when to talk, and know when to speak, and know when to scroll. Agambala. The strength of Agambala. So I take Nasto to be learning the art. Nasto knows when to speak, knows when to walk away, knows when to run. It is not everything that you have to react to. It's not everything that you have to speak to. There are other things that the wisdom that you acquire within and the emotional intelligence that resides within you will always tell you that everything does not have to be on the camera. Everything does not have or does not warrant talk. That one does not mean that you also have your opinion of the other side. People do have them, but people are mistaken Nasto, because people are telling Nasto to go fire on iammarwa. Of what reason? Of what reason? That's why they have even given Nasto's the name. That's now what we call the emotional intelligence, because Nasto has given iammarwa the boundaries. Nasto has respected iammarwa's work. Nasto has known how it's very hard even to monetize your channel. I remember at one time Nasto was telling people that for a very long time he has been doing videos. People thought that he was monetized. He hasn't been monetized. Nasto was monetized maybe 2.5 years ago. The time that when iammarwa came home first, when there was that party, is when Nasto was monetized. But for the longest, because Nasto knows the art and the pain that people passes through, therefore he knows that never to belittle anybody's effort, even in the channel. He knows how to protect. That's why when you see Nasto, the emotional intelligence in him has prevailed. It's not like any other person who will come and start reacting of issues that not. So he's been low to contain the pressure. And these are the things that majority of people are not seeing. People just telling us, oh, you go far, Nasto, you're not, oh, what are you doing there? My friend, you don't know. You don't know. And this is times when, anytime when we come and react and analysis, people telling us we're negative. My friend, in this channel, I've never abused anyone. All these people, I talk to them. And the reasons why is sometimes I even call them that I want to react on your things, but not to abuse, but just to tell you the truth. And other things, there are others that I even do not even tell you, because I just tell it how it is. Just analysis and the comparative analysis and even advising you. I've never abused anyone in this channel. I've never abused on this channel. And that one alone also bring us to this question. We wanted to ask the question that I asked earlier. Why Passy went to Brian's construction? What was the mission that Passy wanted to achieve? One, Passy went to Brian's construction because Passy wanted to recalibrate his channel. That's number one. The channel hasn't been doing well. Number two, Passy went there because Passy was on a mission. You see, when Passy went there, Passy came out and started also filming his villa and telling people, this is my villa. And when Passy went ahead, Passy now pulled the card of the widow. Now Passy was comparing and contrasting that now the house has stalled and the donatus has went and has gone. It's left there as a widow and there is nothing happening. You know? So it was symbolism kind of a thing that Passy now is witnessing that the Brian's house and construction itself is finished, is stalled. Passy was on a regretting mood and wanted to compare and contrast what really is happening. So he went there to regain. After he has been seen at the construction site, he came back and doing a video just on the ground of a sympathy whining and seeking for help for his house going forward. So guys, let me know what you think at the comment section. Until next time, this is your boy Senior Zach.